My first impression of Larry Martin was basically the same impression I have today. Larry is the quintessential gentleman, a consummate professional, a recognized banker and business person. But above all else, Larry is one of the most caring and one of the warmest people I have ever known.
East Tennessee's better because Larry Martin moved here, and he is truly an example of the type of leadership we need. Every community needs to have the Larry Martins of the world.
You know, if you look at his life and what he's done with state government, with city government, and his business, and with his community activities, and I think it's pretty rare that a person's integrity has never been questioned with all that authority that has been thrust on him over the years.
People have this true willingness to trust Larry because they realize he's not in it for himself. Because of that, everything he does ends up with a better answer.
I think probably that the greatest influence he's had on me is just watching the way he deals with people, respecting relationships.
He understands that it's not just about numbers, that it's more about the relationships that you make. It's about the impact that you have on people personally. And the legacy that Larry has left is that there are many people in this community, both in business and outside of the business world, who can look back on specific relationships that they had with Larry and the impact that he had on their life.
I'm a better person having worked for him and known him as a friend. I think he's touched many of us in a very, very positive way.
He's the type of friend you know that if you call and need help, ask for something, he's going to do his dead level best to respond and do it in very timely fashion.
I think that the Knoxville community is better off because of Larry's service, basically because Larry's always tried to do the right thing. And I've never known Larry to have any agenda other than to try to do the right thing.
And he really became a leader in the business community for community development and for making sure that all of our neighborhoods had opportunities and all of our citizens here had opportunities for bank loans and for improving themselves.
And I think of him as literally the quintessential volunteer. As I think over the span of my career, and I think of volunteers who have had such an impact in so many roles and so many fashions in our community. Not just the business community, but the community organizations that serve those less fortunate. And now in government, he is the quintessential volunteer.
You run into a lot of people in high places that it's all about them. I think that's just exactly opposite from Larry. I think it's all about everyone except him.
Larry is so modest, I don't know what he would say his legacy is, but other people will say that his legacy is that he did extremely well in the business community, and he took what he learned and he took that personal compassion and personal integrity and he took it to government service.
All you got to do is ask Larry about his family, and when you see how much he brightens up, you realize how committed he is to being exceptional. He's exceptional in everything he does, but family life is very, very important to him.
Congratulations, Larry, on this well-deserved recognition. Please know that Chrissy and I will always appreciate you and Jane's willingness to serve. We're grateful for you.
So one problem with lifetime achievement is it sounds like it's over, right? And so Larry still has a lot more to give. But he certainly is deserving of a Lifetime Achievement Award, but we're looking forward to many more years of his continued achievements and continued contribution to our city.
Larry and I had a way that we would celebrate things together, and often over a glass of wine. And if there was a special occasion, we would toast it with a Bob Dole. So Larry, this Bob Dole's for you.